Hello beautiful humans, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tessa Stewart and today I will be doing a makeup tutorial for you guys. So in today's video, I will be showing you how I achieved this look right here. This beautiful smoky bronze eye. Perfect for date night, which is what I am doing this for. So this video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be sort of like a chit chat, get ready with me. I am currently in Chicago celebrating my anniversary and the husband and I are going to be going out to get something to eat, so I thought I would just take you along with me for the journey, for the makeup journey rather. So before we move any further, make sure you hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell so that you're alerted with any future uploads from me. You can comment below, let me know if there's anything you'd like to see from me in the future. And without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so I'm going to start with my foundation, and today I'm going to be using the new Too Faced Born This Way matte foundation, and I'm using the color Chai. I know it looks a little, with the camera this just does not look doesn't look like the right color, but I promise it is. It'll blend, trust me. Gotta cover up all these acne scars. Lord, that breakout did me in. This is the worst breakout I've ever had in my life. Like, I didn't break out that bad as like a teenager. Seriously. It was this has been something that's been very difficult for me to like accept and deal with. But anyways guys, I am on vacation in Chicago. Husband and I are celebrating 10 years of marriage, yes, and which is super exciting. I don't have a steady mirror, so I'm looking down here. I have my my palette propped up like a mirror so that I can see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna do a quick look. Actually, let me take these earrings off. So next I'm gonna go in with my concealer. So let's see, I'm gonna use Amande and Sucre d'Orge by Nars. So I'm just going for a smoky eye because it's my anniversary and I love smoky eyes, and I just think that they're very sexy and sultry and perfect for a date night. So I'm just gonna put this a tiny bit in the middle just to brighten up my face. Oh my goodness, guys. So guess what? Your girl is afraid of heights, apparently. I had no idea. Dude, how do I hit 30 something? Like, I hit my 30s and now all of a sudden I'm afraid of heights, and it came out of nowhere. Trust me, I did not know. So my husband and I went to these falls, like these waterfalls out there where we live at, and we went to go across this bridge that gets you, sorry guys, I'm mixing these two concealers together. We went to go across the bridge that gets you to the other side. And I started walking across the bridge and then my stomach dropped, my legs got weak. Like, it was a whole ordeal. Like, I didn't even expect that. And I was like, whoa, babe, I think I have a problem. I had no idea that heights were a no-go for me. The thing about it though that doesn't make sense is I literally love like roller coasters and stuff like that. Like, I was always a roller coaster rider and all of those type of things. So how all of a sudden, how is it impossible for me to walk across a bridge? Have you guys ever seen those videos of people going across that bridge, that glass bridge? I think it's in China or it's in some Asian country. And you see the people and they like stop in their tracks like halfway through, and you're like, dude, keep going. Like, what are you doing? Nah, bro, they can't. They can't. If they feel anything like how I felt while I was trying to go over that bridge, oh, it's kind of involuntary. Like, it took everything in me to push past that feeling and to walk across the bridge, and my husband like walked with me, and then I couldn't be too close to the sides. And what's funny is I drive over bridges with no problem, like regular bridges, and I actually like to like look over the side and look down at the water and everything like that. So I'm baffled. Not only that, found out I was afraid of heights there, but then we're in this beautiful room here in Chicago, and it has floor to ceiling windows, which are spectacular, right? Beautiful, beautiful windows. But girl, if I walk past the window too close, what? It's insane. Like I get, it's like my depth perception goes off and I feel like I'm gonna fall. But I know that I'm not gonna fall, so it's almost, it feels kind of irrational. Like, dude, you're not gonna fall. It's like, come on. The more I've been here, the better it's got, but yeah. So if you're afraid of heights, let me know down in the comments below. I want to know that I'm not alone, guys. Oh man. And then, do you think it's odd that I just figured this thing out? Like I'm old. Like I'm old enough to be somebody's auntie. I mean, your auntie could never, but I feel like I'm reaching like somebody's auntie's age, you know? And this is just a funny time to figure out that you can't do heights. All right guys, so enough talking. Let me blend that concealer in. Remember previously when I told you guys that I had went to the dermatologist and had got, well, not went to the dermatologist, I called a dermatologist that I previously went to, and she just refilled an old prescription from a cream that I had gotten when, like, right after I had my son Jacob, so like 3 years ago or whatever. And that was it. I used the cream. It made the acne way worse. It like spread all over my face when originally it was just on like my cheeks or whatever. It made it worse. My face got super sensitive. I was super unhappy. So I made an appointment with a different dermatologist that I went to this week, and she prescribed me pills, 2 creams, a face wash, like extra. Like, now my other person did a cream and a face wash or whatever. She did multiple creams, a face wash, and everything just to clear up what's happening on my face. Hold on, something's in my eye. It's so annoying when your own eyelashes betray you and like stick you in your own eye. Okay, so, but she gave me some other stuff. So now I'm just waiting for that to kick in, and I'm thinking about doing some type of like skincare journey just to show like the journey from the breakout, the scarring, which has been extreme, and like the clearing up of everything and my experience or whatever. If you would like to see something like that, let me know below. Also, if you'd like to see a detailed tutorial on how to cover acne blemishes, let me know. All right, so we've gotten that down. We got our base down. We have that blended out. So now I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder in the color Honey. So this is the new one. Now, you know I had to get it. I like Laura Mercier translucent powder. I use the deep on deeper complexion clients, but for myself I usually just use the translucent, to be honest with you, and it's worked out pretty well. But this Honey, this is like the 3rd time I'm using it, and I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's a good shade. It's not like too yellow. It's got a little peach to it, and I think that offsets at least the very extremely yellow highlight that I normally tend to do. So I like it. Gotta take that mimosa break. Okay, so after I set my under eyes, I'm gonna set the rest of my face, including the contoured areas, with Coverfx setting powder in the shade medium. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my Black Radiance contour palette and set the contours on my cheek very lightly. And blend. You wanna pat to blend that in. Other side. All right, so now we're just gonna squeeze the brush, wipe off the excess on the back of our hands so we don't have too much powder, and then just down the sides of our nose. We're not contouring, we're just bringing that color back in that's on the sides. Now we're gonna move on to the eyes, and we're gonna be doing a smoky eye. Now, you have the option of doing this in reverse. I tend to like to do my face first. It's just easier for me when I can see the whole look coming together. If I do the eyes first, I have to imagine the rest of the face, if that makes sense. And sometimes I get frustrated with the eye look before the face is done. So now I'm gonna be moving on to doing that. I'm gonna place some extra powder under my eyes. Okay, so we've laid down that powder under our eyes. I've placed my P. Louise base in Rumor 5 on my eyelids. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my Danessa Myricks Coverfx matte in the color Blackout. You can use any black base. I just like this one a lot. So I'm just gonna put that directly on the mobile lid, and that's it, right? And you'll see why in a second. So I'm gonna do that both sides. So now I'm gonna go into my Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette. I'm gonna take the color Yodit, and I am going to put that in my upper crease area. Just buff it out. Just with a light hand, you want to start blending that color out. All right, so now we got that blended out. So I'm gonna go in with the color Kafuru, and I'm gonna take a little bit more of a precise yet diffused blending brush, and I'm going to take Kafuru and put that directly in the crease area right here, and just blend that in. Bring that all the way to the inner corner. When I say that this has been my go-to eye for years, it's been my go-to eye for years. Like, I might change which brand of colors I use, but it's generally the same color. Some type of deep warm brown in the crease, and some type of dark brown, either shimmer color on the mobile lid, or even a matte. Sometimes I do matte. I used to only do matte. I used to didn't like shimmer colors on my lids for some reason. I just felt like it, I don't know, I didn't like the extra attention it brought or drama it brought to my eyes. I was very shy with eyeshadow. I still am for the most part. Like, I make these bold looks online, but in real life, you probably not gonna catch me outside in anything besides like this type of thing. Like, I'll definitely do a smoky eye, but anything more bold than that, it's hit or miss. I'm just gonna be real. So I have that blended out to my liking. Not gonna spend forever on it. Doesn't have to be perfect, but just going to dinner, honey. And then next I'm gonna take from my Pat McGrath Labs Blitz Astral Quad palette. I love this palette. There's only 4 colors in it, but I use this thing a lot. So take the darkest color from this palette, and I'm gonna put that right on top of that black base from Danessa Myricks. Just lay that right over top. This color is so rich. Like, look at how beautiful that is. There we go. And then I'm gonna take the color that's right next to it, this lighter, yeah, the lighter bronze color, and I'm gonna put that in the middle, directly in the middle. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, but if you follow me on Instagram, I did the Don't Rush challenge like months ago, and I did a smoky eye look, and this for the most part is basically it. And I did an IGTV little tutorial on it. All right, so we just brightened up the middle of the lid. Now I'm gonna go in with liner. So I'm just gonna do a baby wing, nothing serious. All right, so I'm gonna do this liner off camera and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I applied my liner. So now I'm gonna wipe that away. All right, wipe that away, and now I'm going to place the same color for my crease, that shade Kafuru. I'm gonna place that on my lower lash line. And I like my eye a little bit pretty smoky. So you do it to your liking, how smoky you want your under eye. Okay, so I went ahead and applied my mascara and my lashes off camera. Now we're gonna continue with the rest of the face. So if you noticed earlier, we did not put blush or highlight, so I'm gonna continue with that now. I'm gonna go in with my blush from Danessa Myricks. I'm gonna take the color No Prob. Just a dab, like you really don't need a lot. This stuff is so potent, like it's so intense. Just right here, little bit, highest portion of my cheekbone. One little dot, same thing on the other side. Put a little bit on the tip of the nose, a little bit above the lip. And then I'm gonna take my color Boomin'. This was the collab with ColourPop and Makeup Shayla. I loved it. And I think she should have more collaborations, period, point and blank. Clearly y'all can tell that. I am a Makeup Shayla fan. I like her a lot. I think she should get more recognition than she does. She's been around for a while, and like all her looks are on point and they're not silly. Like they make sense, you know what I'm saying? Like there's stuff you could wear, like, yeah. Anyways, plus I like her personality. All right, so we have that on. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna blend those things together using our blush, and I'm gonna take that in the NYX blush, Sweet Cheeks, in the color Bang Bang. Apples of the cheek. So we're moving on now to the lips, and I'm gonna go in with my Morphe lip pencil in the color Trendsetter. Line my lips. So if you're listening, you may or may not be able to hear in the background some bells, right? Those bells are from the bridge, one of these bridges on this river here in Chicago. And it's because they've been raising the bridge because there may be some protests. Well, there's the scheduled protest here. And we've been here for some days, but I just started posting about us being here. And now all of a sudden I'm getting messages asking me like about the protest, how it is here. And honestly, we've been here and I haven't seen one protest. I haven't seen anything. There are some businesses that are like boarded up. I guess they're choosing not to open. But other than that, I haven't seen anything. And I don't know if it's the media that's perpetuating something a little bit more, you know, than what it is. But we haven't seen a thing and we've been out and about. So I say all that to say this. Live your life, okay? Don't let anybody dictate anything to you. And if you have God, move with discernment, pray, and go about your business, okay? But at this point, like, if I would have listened to what I've seen in the news or whatever, we would have missed out on coming here and experiencing this great trip and this wonderful time together, simply because you know, the news is scaring everybody. If they're not scaring people about, you know, the illness, then they're scaring people about protests and looting. There's a huge section of Americans that are like scared out of their minds right now, and I just feel for those people who just constantly consume the news day in and day out, all day, 24/7, and don't give themselves a break, because it's not that severe everywhere. Okay, enough of my rant. Now I'm gonna go in with my gloss. So now we have our lips done. All right, guys, I'm gonna go change and I'll be right back. All right, guys, this is the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I know it was a little bit different than what I normally do, But your girl is out of town, so I had to improvise. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Comment below, let me know what you'd like to see from me in the future. Hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you're alerted with my future uploads. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Hey.